Comic Boom here to review Batman issue 59. Look at that cover. The Dark Knight becomes a criminal in this issue, doesn't he? What does the Penguin have to do with it? Look at that beautiful variant cover by Francesco Mattina. Look at that. Mikel Janin on the standard cover and art on the inside. This is a very intriguing issue. Finally, things start to get rolling here, guys. We've known that Bane has been working behind the scenes, manipulating events to try to psychologically destroy Batman. We've known that since issue 50. He's been planting the seeds, though, since issue 1. Bane's been doing that. Way back during the I Am Bane storyline, and I can't even remember what issues those were, it's going way back. Bane basically, it would appear, let Batman kick his ass and had himself thrown into Arkham Asylum. And from Arkham Asylum, Bane has been controlling events, and he basically controls all of Gotham City. And it looks that's exactly what he's been doing here, according to the Penguin. Because we know from last issue, Bane, it appears, basically killed the Penguin's wife, Penny. And the Penguin, in a state of depression and sort of despair, he basically, in this issue, confesses it all to Batman, saying, look, the truth is, I just want you to know that Bane is behind everything. Bane had us, I played a role in setting up Mr. Freeze and having some girls killed that you've been looking for their murderer. I've been involved in a lot of things, but all at the behest of Bane. And Bane controls Arkham Asylum. Bane controls most of Gotham. All of Gotham is under the control of Bane. Now, Batman doesn't believe it. He can't believe it, and he doesn't even believe Penguin. And this is why Bane is really being very successful at really screwing over the mind of Batman. Now, what I like about this issue, and I've been very hard on Tom King, because I really don't think he's crafted a very organized or well-structured narrative, frankly, for the previous 58 issues. It's been mostly misses by far, and it's just been, well, quite frankly, I don't want to go over all my previous videos. Suffice to say, I want to say some nice things about this particular issue. Finally, things are being made a little bit more clear. We don't have a long Shakespearean sonnet or poem or Shakespearean rubbish that we had last issue with the Penguin all despairing and in Shakespearean quackery. No, we're dispensed with that nonsense. We don't got Russian folklore tales and nursery rhymes and crap like that. We just got some good storytelling going on here, finally, because it gets right to the chase. And it's Batman questioning Penguin, telling the Penguin he doesn't believe him. Penguin basically confesses to Batman, tells him everything. But despite being told what we believe is the truth, namely that the Penguin is working for Bane and that Bane controls all of Gotham, Batman doesn't know who to believe. He doesn't really believe Penguin. And the highlight of this issue, or the points in this issue that are really going to probably get some people either excited or, I don't know, something else, is he confronts Bane at Arkham Asylum. He basically he breaks into Arkham Asylum, and I say that somewhat tongue-in-cheek because I didn't think it's possible to break into Arkham Asylum, is it? I mean, anybody can get in Arkham Asylum. In any event, he breaks in. There's a revolving door in Arkham Asylum. Don't tell me. I mean, I could break into Arkham Asylum, for God's sakes. It's ridiculous. Anyways, Batman breaks in Arkham Asylum, intimidates the guards, in sort of a scene that I think is a little bit overblown. But in any event, guards let him in, and he confronts Bane. And Bane is basically catatonic. And clearly, well, obviously, he's pretending to be catatonic. But even we readers, Tom King played this well. Despite the fact that we know Bane's behind everything, it was actually very well played. The art was beautiful. Mikel Janin did a great job on the art here. And it was actually believable. Even for a couple moments there, I was believing that, wow, Bane really does seem like a catatonic individual. Batman's confronting Bane in a room. Bane's all kind of curled up in the corner, almost in a fetal position, trying to find a happy place, doesn't want Batman to hurt him. And Batman's all pissed off and picking him up and throwing him against the wall and is really about to hurt Bane. Then Jim Gordon comes in and tries to stop Batman. And then, boom! Batman finally has had enough of Jim Gordon's 1970s porn mustache and hits Jim Gordon. That was a long time coming because the guy's never shaved. Jim Gordon, you look like an idiot. It's not the 1970s anymore. You're not a porn star. Shave your mustache. Honestly, you look like a moron. You look like a geek. Seriously, man. All that red hair and that gay little stash. Come on, man. Seriously. I mean, even on the series Gotham, they don't have not to give the Jim Gordon character a mustache. Anyways, but yeah, so yeah, Batman gets pissed off at Jim Gordon and hits Jim Gordon. So you know that he's starting to lose it because he's frustrated, he's pissed off, and it's become clear now why Tom King has basically set up the Penguin as having a lover named Penny, whom Bane killed, because that's sort of the way that it draws sort of, again, a juxtaposition or a moral offset to Batman's relationship with Catwoman being severed, and him losing the love of Selina can be juxtaposed against the Penguin losing his love of Penny, because Bane killed Penny, the Penguin's wife. And we saw that last issue. Well, that's one way that I think Batman is perhaps inclined to believe the Penguin, that maybe Bane really is the one behind this. Because why else would Penguin do this? Well, why would Penguin confess to Batman? Batman's thinking, the Penguin, you only want to confess to me because you want to throw me off. You want to put the blame on somebody else. And why would you do that? You know Bane would kill you. And Penguin tells him, well, I'm prepared to die because I'd be dying for love. My Penny is gone. If my Penny is gone, I got no problem if Bane kills me. I'm giving up on life. I don't care. And I know that if I'm killed by Bane, you can arrest me, Batman, for what you think I've done. You can send me to Arkham. But when I end up dead in Arkham, you'll know, I'm telling you now, it's going to be Bane. And I know at least that if I'm killed, that you're going to avenge me. So go ahead. So, I mean, if this is a plan by Bane, this is brilliant. I mean, it's almost as if Bane would know how the Penguin would react. Bane knew how Penguin would react to the death of his wife, and then he'd go to Batman. You could almost see Bane pulling these strings all behind the scenes, all as a way to manipulate Batman. And there's a fantastic scene at the end here where Batman, knocks down Jim Gordon. James Gordon tells him to get out. I know you hit me, but I'll give you one chance. Get out. And Bane he still looks like a salivating vegetable on the ground, and it looks as if Bane is hemorrhaging after the beating he took from Batman. You know that he's probably not. He's probably bought off the nurses and the doctors as well, because if Bane controls all of Arkham, he controls the medical staff too. But it looks as if Batman has really been set up here as looking like a criminal. And it's quite clear with a smirk on Bane's face at the end that everything is going exactly as Bane has been planning. And guys, things are finally heating up here. We're finally here. We're at issue 59. 59, and we finally get more of a reveal as to what's going on, and it's about time. What's astonishing here is that King has now apparently extended his run from 103 issues to 106 or 107. So yeah, we still have got pretty much another 50 issues to go before this Bane story arc, this overarching narrative actually ends. But in any event, I actually like this. I thought this issue was really good. I thought that we finally have some things were spelled out a little bit more. It was spelled out a little bit more. It was good. I enjoyed this issue. I liked the dialogue between Penguin and Batman. It was more clear cut. It was more clear. They weren't talking in cliches, and they weren't talking in riddles, and they weren't talking in Shakespearean crap with stupid caption boxes with nonsense sprinkled in them. We had some just good old-fashioned dialogue. I said last issue that Tom King should just focus on writing a story and using his own, try his best to use his own words instead of trying to reference trying to being so pretentious or trying to sound intelligent by quoting other famous people's works. Forget that nonsense. Just tell your story, Tom King. And I think he finally started to do that here. And it's actually a better issue. This is by far the best issue in a very long time for Tom King. I actually enjoyed this one. And so I'm going to give this one I'm going to give this an 8 out of 10. I enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it. And I love the art. And I love the variant cover art too. So this is good stuff, guys. I hope it improves. Although it's Tom King, I suspect there's going to be some significant misses before we get to the end. But that's me just being a cynical bastard. In the meantime, pick up a shirt, the Action Comics shirt, drawn by Jim Lee on it, with the Action Comics 1000 cover on it. Pick it up at your local comic shop. And pick up, I think, Batman 59 here, issue 59. You'll enjoy it. So guys, tell me what you think. Follow me on Twitter at Metropolis40. Hit the subscribe button. And until next time, Comic Boom out.